Hello and welcome to Matt Loves Eurovision. It's my Eurovision 2024 Top 37 countdown. It's place number 11, Netherlands, Joost Klein and Europapa. Please do click the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, like, share and comment below. And also the link to the music video is in the description, as is linked to my blog post. Now, the Netherlands are one of Eurovision's most successful countries. They've had 5 wins, and they're also one of Eurovision's inaugural countries. And 2024 will be their 64th appearance at the contest. Now, they also have the longest streak of non-qualifications of any country. That was between 2005 and 2012, before they finally turned things round in 2013 with a top 10 grand final finish. Followed by coming second the following year in 2014, and that culminated in 2019 with Duncan Laurence's win. Now, they are not resting on their laurels though, and I think after a disappointing result last year, they didn't qualify for the grand final, I think they've opted to be both bold and also very true to the Dutch music scene in selecting Joost Klein. Now, Joost is a well-established artist in the Netherlands. He is a singer, rapper, he's also a former YouTuber. His music genre is primarily hip-hop, but also includes influences from electronic and hard style, drum bass and gabba. He's released 8 studio albums, 3 of which have reached the top 10 in the Dutch charts, and also several singles as well. One of which topped the charts in Germany and Austria, but that one was actually in German. But it's his Eurovision song, Europapa, that has brought him his biggest success in his home country, and now with millions of streams and views on YouTube, and it topped the Dutch charts for several weeks. Now, at first glance or watch, Europapa is quite the assault on the senses. It's brash, loud, nostalgic, and very Dutch. It's a mix of happy, hardcore, rave, and gabba. Now, gabba is a Dutch techno hardcore dance genre or subgenre. And those of us my age in particular will get very strong flashbacks to bands like the Vengaboys and also particularly 2 Unlimited. And especially there's a dance portion towards the end of the song, which is very reminiscent for people like myself, who are a teenager at that point, of No Limits from 2 Unlimited. However, unlike some of those other kind of up-tempo, nostalgic, party or frivolous songs, if you want to call them, in this year's contest, this comes with a lot more meaning underneath it. And I would really recommend you, when you're watching the music video, is to watch it with English translation subtitles, so you can fully understand what this is all about. The song is about Joost saying about how he's been taking his father's advice, and that is a father that he lost at just 12 years old, and unfortunately lost his mother I think the year after that. And the end of the song, I think, really kind of brings that up, and it's a real emotional gut punch, and also the song does a huge musical and emotional turn in the process as well. So unless that ending is going to be in the Eurovision version of the song, so that's something that we will see on stage. So I really would recommend you have a look at the subtitles there. The Dutch have gone absolutely crazy for this, and I think there's a genuine pride that they're sending something that really represents Dutch music and modern Dutch culture that is going to Eurovision. Obviously, they've gone very heavily on dark pop recently, but this really does represent a major stream of Dutch music and Dutch culture. A perhaps unexpected outcome is how popular it seems to have been in other countries at the moment. It's reached the top of the charts in Belgium, for one thing, and when looking at the Eurovision scoreboard app, it has risen kind of inexorably up the rankings in the scoreboard app. Now, there doesn't seem much doubt that this will qualify. In fact, I think it is the favourite to qualify from semi-final 2. So I'm not even going to worry about the betting odds on whether it's likely to get through to the final. The staging and the performance, I suspect, is going to be very out there and hard to forget. The key question then is, can this actually win the whole contest and give Netherlands their 6th win? Now, there is a lot of momentum at the time of recording this in terms of the betting odds. Joost has been moving up and up in the betting and now stands at around 3rd place. And in fact, in some bets, he is now ahead of Croatia, and Croatia themselves were leaders at one stage. There's an assumption from many that this will win the televote in the grand final, and I think that's not without reason. I think there is a strong possibility that this could do that. The only thing I would say, though, it still remains to be seen how can this get a really strong televote from all across Europe. One thing that stood out from the public vote last year, and the public vote winner last year was Karija and Cha-Cha-Cha. That got a huge televote from across Europe, no matter where it was in Europe. I know this is going to be popular in Northern Europe, obviously clearly in Belgium and Germany and Denmark, and I'm sure this will be very popular amongst the UK audience as well. But will it be as popular amongst those in Central Eastern Europe or in Southern Europe? That remains to be seen. I don't know yet. It could be, but I'm not 100% certain. I think it's also, for any song, actually, it's going to be harder to do what a landslide in the way that we've talked about Cha-Cha-Cha. I think it's going to be hard for any song this year to kind of suck up so much televote in the way that Karija did. That's just my feeling at the moment, anyway. And then finally, juries. How will they rate this? Historically, you would not have seen this as necessarily a very jury-friendly song, and something that they would have given huge amounts of points to. But never forget, Cha-Cha-Cha did actually finish 4th with the juries last year, which was pretty good going. Obviously, it wasn't enough to make up the gap because obviously we had a jury landslide for Lorraine. But I think there's a sense that this may not necessarily do really badly for the juries. We'll see. I think Joost's staging and performance, I think he's looking for inspiration from Cha-Cha-Cha, but also from Salvador Sobral's, obviously the winner for Portugal, of Amar Palos Dois, for inspiration, which is that very introspective and emotional end to what will be after the crazy party side. That could pay off, and at this stage of the build-up, where we are a couple of weeks out from the semi-finals, I think that this definitely has a rightful place as being regarded as a potential winner. It's original, it's authentic, it's heartfelt, it's nostalgic, and it's very true to the music and popular culture of the country from where it is from. But what do you think about Europapa and its chances? Please do let me know in the comments, and we'll see you soon when we start the top 10. Take care for now.